As supervisors and managers, we're responsible for maintaining a safe, productive, and enjoyable workplace. Sometimes that requires us to directly intervene with an employee, especially when we find a performance problem. Problems requiring our immediate attention can include things like violence, harassment, gross negligence, subpar work performance, and violations of company policy. When we discover that an employee has been engaging in any of this behavior, we need to deal with it right away. This is a good time to remember that employment is on an at-will basis, and either party can end the relationship with or without cause. If we want to continue working with someone who has performance problems, no matter how serious, the best way to work through the problem is to provide the employee with every opportunity to succeed. If we think about it, poor performance always happens for a reason. For example, someone may not know what to do in a given situation because they don't have the proper training, skills, or experience. Another reason they may be performing below expectations is that someone or something is standing in their way. A third reason for poor performance can be that someone lacks motivation to do the job well. They just don't get why the work and how it's done is all that important. In either case, we need to find out what's going on. The fix may be as simple as clarifying expectations, providing training, or other kinds of resources. Now, it turns out that coaching is a powerful way to help someone fix what's going wrong. And if it's done soon enough, it can forestall serious corrective actions like verbal and written warnings. We cover coaching in other pod spots, but let's do a quick review. When we know coaching is needed, begin looking for the coaching opportunity. When we approach the employee about the issue, let's use words that are neutral, not loaded with interpretation. For example, instead of telling the employee he's rude to coworkers, give a descriptive example. We could remind him about the time that he interrupted a teammate and told her she was wrong in a loud voice in front of others. Telling the employee he was inconsiderate is judgmental. On the other hand, simply describing the problem behavior is not. Once the situation is described and understood, encourage the employee to own the problem plus its solution. It's always better when they can do this themselves without our telling them what to do. Along the way, always try and focus on the employee's strengths and how they can be used to resolve the poor performance issue. Finally, follow up with the employee and anyone else who may be involved. See if the problem has been resolved. If so, be sure to offer the employee positive feedback. If the problem persists, however, keep coaching the person. Find out what other ideas he or she has to make things better. Let's find out how we can help. Chances are, together we can turn that performance problem around.